Hi everyone, welcome back to day 2. Thank you to everyone who sent in their comments yesterday. It was good to know how some of you got on with that. So today I'm going to try and do a much shorter video for you, and we're going to continue obviously the work that we did yesterday from our static plank. Now we're going to start mixing it up again now from day 2, because of course it's all well and good holding a static plank, but when actually, apart from maybe standing still, do we in our daily lives contract our core in a completely static position? It's not really that often, okay, because particularly if you're involved in a lot of sport and exercise, then most sporting activities that you do, most sporting movements are in some way going to involve moving your core while contracting it. So anything that involves rotation, change of direction, or even just running, because remember that although we're moving forwards and we're not moving from side to side, if we think about the biomechanics of the body, we do get a natural rotation through the pelvis when we're running as well. So it's important to have that trunk stability and to be able to adapt our core strength to be able to contract the core while moving. So therefore, we've got to think of our specificity principle. So we've got to make what we're doing specific to the activities that we do. Okay, so our training has to be specific to our competitions or our day-to-day scenarios. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our plank. So remember our techniques, of course, from yesterday. I won't go through them all again, but just make sure that the pelvis and shoulders are all level and everything. And then what we're going to do, either from our straight arm plank or from our forearm plank, we're going to start moving our feet in and out, okay? So we're going to move the foot out, and then we can get the other one to join it. Then we're going to step back in and move out, like so. Okay, so while we're holding the plank, we're just going to do these movements, okay? So this is obviously a lot harder, so make sure that you maintain your form throughout. And then a common mistake people make with this one is as they move their leg, they just put their bum up in the air like that, okay? We don't want to do that. We want to obviously make sure we're maintaining that straight line from our shoulders down to our feet, okay? So I'm just going to carry on doing that movement for as long as we can. So again, we're going to do it to failure. But my rules on failure are when you get to the point where you just cannot do it anymore because you're so fatigued, or more likely, before we get to that point, you're going to get to the point where the technique begins to deteriorate, okay? So we want to, if we feel like our technique's starting to go, then we need to correct ourselves, or we need to stop if we can't correct ourselves, okay? Because otherwise, if we do things with poor technique, we're not going to get as much benefit from them anyway, but also we're potentially going to risk injury as well. So there's not really much point in carrying on. Okay, so that's your challenge for day 2. So the walking in, walking out. Once again, please continue to like, comment. Obviously, if you want to be a part of the prize draw, but also please try and tag some of your friends, share to your friends and family as well, get them involved, get more people on board, give people a bit of motivation, make them feel a part of something if they're feeling a bit isolated, okay? So good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3.